Hey everyone.
Happy you're here. Maybe you're listening on your way to work, maybe you're studying, or maybe you're just relaxing after a long day. Wherever you are, thank you for joining us.
Zinnia, can I ask you something a little personal today?
Uh-oh, those questions are always interesting. Okay, go ahead.
When you were younger, what was the biggest dream you had?
Hmm. Honestly, I wanted to travel the world. I imagined myself walking through beautiful cities, meeting new people, taking photos, and having exciting adventures every day.
That sounds amazing. And did everything happen exactly the way you imagined?
Not even close. Most of my adventures happened in front of my phone screen watching travel videos.
I think a lot of people can relate to that.
What about you?
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a famous football player. I imagined huge stadiums, thousands of people cheering, cameras everywhere.
Wow, that sounds like a movie.
Yeah, except reality looked very different. Most of the time, it was just me, a dusty field, and my friends reminding me that I missed another easy shot.
That's actually kind of adorable.
Maybe. But, something interesting happened.
What happened?
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a famous football player. I imagined huge stadiums, thousands of people cheering, cameras everywhere.
Wow, that sounds like a movie.
Yeah, except reality looked very different. Most of the time, it was just me, a dusty field, and my friends reminding me that I missed another easy shot.
That's actually kind of adorable.
Maybe. But, something interesting happened.
What happened?
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a famous football player. I imagined huge stadiums, thousands of people cheering, cameras everywhere.
Wow, that sounds like a movie.
Yeah, except reality looked very different. Most of the time, it was just me, a dusty field, and my friends reminding me that I missed another easy shot.
That's actually kind of adorable.
Maybe. But, something interesting happened.
What happened?
Even though those dreams didn't happen exactly the way I expected, they still changed me.
How?
Because dreams give us direction. Even when we don't reach the exact destination, they push us to grow.
I really like that.
Sometimes I think about dreams I never achieved. And honestly, there is a little sadness there.
I think everyone feels that sometimes.
Yeah. But then I realized something. A dream doesn't have to come true exactly the way we planned for it to have value.
That's beautiful.
And that's exactly what we're talking about today.
Dreams, goals, missed opportunities, second chances, and those small steps that quietly change our lives.
And while you're listening, think about this question.
What is one dream you still carry in your heart today?
Maybe it's learning English fluently. Maybe it's visiting the United States someday. Maybe it's studying abroad. Maybe it's starting something completely new.
Whatever your dream is, don't let it disappear while life gets busy.
Because in today's conversation, we're going to discover why some people slowly move closer to their dreams.
While others give up long before they even realize how close they were.
And trust me.
The answer is probably not what most people think.
So get comfortable
Take a sip of your coffee or tea.
and let's begin today's story.
Only 15 minutes?
Yep, just 15 minutes.
Honestly, I expected something much bigger.
Most people do. They think a dream needs huge action every day.
But you don't think so.
No, because I know myself. If I promise 2 hours every day, I might do it for a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then stop.
Oh wow, that sounds very familiar. Exactly, but 15 minutes feels easy, even on busy days, even on days when I don't feel motivated.
So your goal is not really about the time.
Right. It's about consistency.
That's a powerful word, consistency.
Because dreams usually don't disappear because people are lazy.
Then why do they disappear?
Sometimes life gets busy. Sometimes people get tired. Sometimes they feel like they are not making progress.
Yeah, I think many listeners understand that feeling.
Especially English learners.
Absolutely.
A lot of people start learning English with excitement.
New notebook, new app, new goals.
Exactly. Everything feels exciting in the beginning.
For about 3 days.
Maybe 4 if you're lucky. But then real life arrives.
Work gets busy, school gets stressful, family responsibilities appear.
And suddenly the dream feels very far away.
That's why small goals matter so much.
Because small goals survive busy days.
Exactly. You know, I have a dream too.
Really? Tell us.
One of my dreams is to travel more and meet people from different cultures.
I love that.
Not because I want perfect photos for social media.
Fair enough.
I want real experiences, real conversations. I want to sit in a small cafe in another country and understand the people around me.
That sounds beautiful.
And honestly, English is a big part of that dream.
Because English opens doors.
Exactly.
So, what's your small goal?
My goal is simple. I spend a little time with English every single day,
Even when you're tired?
especially when I'm tired.
That's a great answer.
Because some days I only have 10 minutes.
And that's okay.
More than okay. 10 minutes every day is better than 3 hours once a month.
I completely agree.
You know, this makes me wonder about something.
What's that?
What happens when people stop chasing a dream?
That's an interesting question.
Because I think everyone listening has at least one dream they haven't thought about in a long time.
And sometimes those forgotten dreams are still waiting quietly in the background.
So maybe the real question isn't, do you have a dream?
Maybe the real question is,
What happened to the dream you already had?
and that's exactly what we're going to explore next.
Yeah, only 15 minutes. Sometimes I do a little more, sometimes a little less, but 15 minutes is my promise to myself.
And that's something a lot of people forget. A promise to yourself is still a promise.
Exactly. In those 15 minutes, I might write one lesson idea, improve one exercise, or make one small change.
And after weeks and months, all those small changes become something much bigger.
That's right. It doesn't look exciting every day. Sometimes it even feels boring.
Let's be honest, most progress looks boring while it's happening.
That's so true.
People see the finished result and think, wow, that happened so fast.
But they don't see the hundreds of small days behind it.
The quiet days, the tired days, the days when you almost skipped it but still showed up.
And every time I sit down for those 15 minutes, I feel like I'm telling my dream something important.
What do you tell it?
I tell it, I'm coming slowly, but I'm coming.
I really love that sentence.
So for me, the dream is big. My own English studio, my own course.
And the goal is small.
Just 15 minutes of real progress on most days.
Big dream, tiny daily action.
Exactly.
Okay, Michael, now it's your turn to answer something honestly.
That sounds dangerous.
Don't worry, it's a friendly question.
Okay, go ahead.
What's one dream that still matters to you today?
One of my dreams is actually very simple.
Simple dreams are often the best ones.
I dream about having a small house one day. Nothing huge, nothing fancy.
What does it look like?
I imagine a quiet place, a small garden, a table outside, maybe some flowers.
That already sounds peaceful.
And in the mornings, I imagine drinking tea outside while listening to birds.
And probably recording podcasts there too.
Of course.
English speaking way extra, nature edition.
Exactly. Real birds, no sound effects needed.
But I feel like the dream isn't really about the house.
You're right.
It's about peace.
Yes, more peace, more fresh air, less rushing, less noise.
So your dream is about a different lifestyle.
Exactly.
And what small goals help you move toward that dream?
Every month, I save a little money for the future,
Even if it's a small amount?
even if it's small.
That's important.
And I also try to spend some time every week in a park or somewhere green.
So you're not waiting for your dream to start, you're already practicing pieces of it now.
That's exactly it.
You know, Michael, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Am I making any mistakes today?
Why are you asking me? Let's ask our amazing listeners.
Good idea.
Friends, tell us in the comments, how are we doing today?
And don't forget to tell us what topic you want for the next episode.
We really read your suggestions, so leave your idea below and maybe your topic will become our next conversation. Okay, now let's get back to our topic.
Because there's something important we want everyone listening to think about.
What is one dream you have?
And more importantly,
What is one tiny action you can take this week?
remember, it doesn't need to be big.
5 minutes.
One page,
One message.
one small step.
Because sometimes the smallest actions create the biggest changes.
And that brings us to another interesting question.
What happens when people stop focusing on the dream?
And start focusing on the process instead. Small, but honest.
Exactly. And honestly, I think honest goals usually last longer than exciting goals.
That's a really good point.
So now we understand something important,
Yeah, we understand what dreams are.
and we understand what goals are.
Big dream, small steps.
Simple idea.
Very simple idea.
But real life isn't always simple.
Nope. Real life has notifications.
Real life has distractions.
Real life has snacks.
Too many snacks sometimes.
And don't forget the sofa.
The sofa is dangerous.
Very dangerous.
It whispers things like,
Don't study today.
you deserve a break.
Just watch one more video.
And somehow one video becomes 10 videos.
And suddenly it's midnight.
We've all been there.
Every single one of us.
So let's talk about something important.
How do you stay focused when life gets noisy?
Because having a dream feels wonderful,
Having a goal feels powerful.
but staying focused.
That's usually the difficult part.
In this part of the episode, we want to share a few simple ideas.
Not perfect ideas,
Not magic tricks.
just real ideas from real life.
Ideas that you can actually use.
And while we do that, you'll learn some useful English too.
Let's start with a mistake many people make.
Trying to chase everything at the same time.
I want to improve my English,
Lose weight,
save money,
start a business,
learn guitar.
and become a professional chef by next Tuesday.
Exactly. And then your brain says,
No, thank you.
this is too much.
I'm going back to scrolling.
And that's what happens.
So here's our first focus tip.
Choose one main dream for this season of your life.
And when we say season,
We don't only mean summer or winter,
maybe the next 3 months,
maybe 6 months.
maybe the rest of this year.
For example, maybe your main focus right now is English.
That doesn't mean your other dreams disappear.
They're still there,
They're just waiting their turn.
like passengers in a car.
Exactly.
One dream is driving.
The others are sitting comfortably in the backseat
This helps your brain feel calmer.
and less overwhelmed.
Here's a useful word for everyone listening.
Priority.
Priority means the thing that comes first.
The thing that gets most of your attention and energy.
So ask yourself a simple question.
What is my priority right now?
Just one answer.
Not 10.
Just one.
Okay, let's say you've chosen your main dream.
Maybe it's English.
Maybe it's health.
Maybe it's saving money.
Now comes the next question.
What are you actually going to do today?
Not next year,
Not someday,
today.
because dreams live in the future.
But actions live in today.
And that brings us to our second idea.
Choose one small daily action,
Something simple,
something realistic,
something you can repeat.
because that small action becomes an anchor.
And once you have an anchor,
Something interesting starts to happen.
we'll explain that in just a moment.
But first, if you're still listening right now, you're doing amazing.
And if you've watched this far, give this video a quick like and help us hype this episode.
Your support motivates us to keep creating more conversations like this.
Okay, now let's continue, because this next idea might be the reason some people finally stay consistent. For English, your why could be,
I want to feel confident in meetings.
or maybe
I want to travel without feeling nervous.
Or maybe it's something very personal. Maybe you want to help your family.
Maybe you want a better job.
Maybe you simply want to feel proud of yourself.
And honestly, that last reason is more powerful than people think.
I agree.
Sometimes we spend so much time trying to impress other people.
That we forget how good it feels to impress ourselves.
That's a beautiful sentence.
Thank you.
And when difficult days come,
Because they will come.
absolutely.
Nobody stays motivated every single day.
Not me.
Not me either.
Sometimes I wake up feeling excited.
And sometimes I wake up feeling like my bed is winning the argument.
Yes, some mornings the bed is very convincing.
Those are the days when your why becomes important,
Because motivation comes and goes.
but purpose stays longer.
Let's teach one useful word here.
Purpose,
Purpose means the reason behind what you do,
the deeper reason.
the reason that keeps you moving when things feel difficult.
And sometimes when I'm feeling discouraged, I ask myself one simple question.
What question?
If I quit today, will I be happier tomorrow?
Wow.
And most of the time, the answer is no.
Because the problem isn't the dream,
Usually, the problem is that we're tired
or stressed,
or overwhelmed.
and those feelings pass.
Exactly.
So instead of giving up completely,
Maybe just make the goal smaller for one day.
that's such good advice.
If your plan was 30 minutes of English,
Do 5 minutes.
if your plan was one chapter,
Read 1 page.
if your plan was a long workout,
Take a short walk.
the goal is not to be perfect.
The goal is to stay connected to the dream.
Because once you break the connection for weeks or months,
It becomes harder to start again.
exactly.
And you know what?
What?
I think many people listening right now are being too hard on themselves.
I think so too.
Maybe you haven't reached your dream yet,
But you're listening to an English podcast right now,
which means you're trying
and trying matters.
more than people realize.
Let me ask you something, Xenia.
Go ahead.
Do you ever worry that you're doing something wrong?
All the time.
Me too.
Actually, let's ask our amazing listeners.
Good idea.
Have you ever felt like you're working hard but still wondering?
Am I doing this the right way?
If yes, tell us in the comments.
We really want to know.
And while you're there, tell us something else.
What topic would you like us to talk about in the next episode?
Your ideas help us create better conversations for you.
Okay,
Now let's get back to our topic.
because there is one more challenge that stops many people from reaching their dreams,
And it's something almost everyone struggles with.
including us.
Let's talk about that next.
Many times their words are about their fear, not your limit.
That's such an important idea.
Sometimes people say, that's impossible.
But what they really mean is,
I don't think I could do that.
exactly.
And those are two very different things.
Very different.
I remember telling someone that I wanted to improve my English years ago.
What did they say?
They laughed a little and said, why? You're fine already.
Wow.
And maybe they meant it kindly.
But it still made you question yourself.
Exactly.
I think many listeners can relate to that feeling.
Yes.
Maybe someone told you that your dream was too big
Or too expensive.
or too difficult.
Or maybe they asked, why even try?
And those words can stay in your mind for a long time.
Much longer than we want.
But here's something I want every listener to remember.
Ready?
Other people can have opinions.
But they do not get to decide your future.
That's your job.
And sometimes protecting your dream means being careful about who you share it with.
Not everyone deserves early access to your dream.
That's true.
A dream is a little bit like a young plant.
Oh, I like this example.
When it's small, It needs care
It needs sunlight
and water.
and protection.
You don't throw it into a storm and hope for the best.
Poor little plant.
Exactly.
So maybe if someone always makes fun of your goals,
You don't need their approval.
you just need your next small step.
Now let's talk about something even more difficult.
Our own negative thoughts.
Because sometimes the loudest critic isn't another person.
It's the voice inside our own head.
The voice that says,
You're too late.
you're not talented enough.
Other people are already ahead of you.
Have you ever had thoughts like that?
I definitely have.
Me too.
And the strange thing is,
What?
those thoughts often sound like facts.
But they are usually just fears.
Exactly.
A fear is not the same thing as a fact.
Let's say that again because it's important.
A fear is not the same thing as a fact.
Maybe you're 35 and learning English.
Maybe you're 45.
Maybe you're 55.
The fact is your age.
The fear is believing your age makes learning impossible.
Those are not the same thing.
And when we learn to separate facts from fears,
Something interesting starts to happen.
the dream suddenly feels possible again.
Not easy,
But possible.
and honestly, possible is all we need right now.
Because dreams don't grow from certainty.
They grow from hope.
And hope grows stronger every time you take one small step forward.
So, the real question becomes,
How do we keep believing in our dream even when progress feels slow and we can't see results yet?
that's what we should talk about next.
And when you rest, that's okay too. I think a lot of people need to hear that.
Me too.
Because sometimes we treat rest like failure.
But rest and quitting are not the same thing.
Exactly.
Taking a break is human.
Giving up is different.
Imagine you're walking toward a mountain.
A beautiful mountain.
A mountain that represents your dream.
Maybe your English goal.
Maybe a better career.
Maybe a peaceful life.
Sometimes you stop for water.
Sometimes you sit down and breathe.
That doesn't mean you're walking in the wrong direction.
It just means you're human.
And honestly, being human is allowed,
I think many listeners are carrying too much pressure.
especially when they compare themselves to other people.
Oh, yes.
Comparison is everywhere now.
You open your phone and suddenly it feels like everyone is succeeding faster than you.
Someone learned English in 6 months.
Someone started a business at 20.
Someone is traveling the world.
And meanwhile, you're just trying to remember where you left your notebook.
Exactly.
But we rarely see the full story.
We only see the highlights,
Not the hard days.
not the doubts,
Not the mistakes.
and definitely not the years of quiet work behind the success.
That's why comparing your beginning to someone else's middle is dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Your journey belongs to you.
And your timeline belongs to you.
Maybe your progress looks slow today.
But slow progress is still progress.
Let me ask you something, Zinnia.
Sure.
Do you know what makes me sad sometimes?
What?
When people quit too early.
Before they see what they're capable of.
Exactly.
That's heartbreaking.
Someone studies English for 3 months
Then they look in the mirror and say, I'm still not fluent.
and they stop, even though they already know more words than before,
Even though they understand more than before.
even though they're improving.
Sometimes progress is happening quietly, like a plant growing underground before it appears above the soil.
You can't always see it.
But that doesn't mean nothing is happening.
And if you're listening right now,
And you've been working on a dream for weeks
or months,
or even years,
we want to remind you of something.
you have already come farther than you think,
Maybe not as far as you want,
but farther than where you started.
and that's worth respecting.
You know what?
What?
I think our listeners should tell us something in the comments.
I like where this is going,
Write one dream you're still holding on to,
even if it's a small dream.
even if nobody else knows about it.
And tell us one tiny action you're willing to take this week.
Just one,
Because dreams grow through actions.
not through waiting.
And speaking of waiting,
There is one final thing we should talk about.
something that quietly changes whether a dream survives or disappears.
It's not talent.
And it's not luck.
It's something much simpler than that.
For example, after many mistakes, I felt discouraged about my English. I think every English learner understands that feeling.
Absolutely.
You study,
You practice,
you listen to podcasts,
and then one day someone asks you a simple question in English.
and suddenly your brain goes on vacation.
Yes, it happens to all of us.
And in those moments, it's easy to feel discouraged.
But being discouraged doesn't mean you're failing.
It usually means you're learning something difficult.
That's a very important difference.
You know, there's another word we should talk about.
Which one?
Progress.
Oh, that's a beautiful word.
progress means moving forward little by little,
Not becoming perfect overnight.
just becoming slightly better than yesterday.
For example,
Last month, maybe you understood 30% of an English podcast.
today, maybe you understand 50%.
That's progress.
Maybe 6 months ago, you were afraid to speak one sentence.
And now you can introduce yourself confidently.
That's progress too.
Sometimes we ignore our progress because we're too busy looking at the finish line.
Instead of noticing how far we've already come.
Exactly.
So today, after this episode ends, maybe take 1 minute and ask yourself,
What is one thing I can do today that I couldn't do 6 months ago?
the answer might surprise you.
You know what?
What?
I think many people believe successful people never feel doubt.
Oh, that's definitely not true.
Most successful people feel doubt.
They just keep moving while the doubt is sitting beside them.
I love that image.
The doubt is in the car.
But it isn't driving.
Exactly.
And maybe that's the goal.
Not to remove every fear,
Not to remove every doubt.
but to keep moving anyway,
Slowly,
patiently,
honestly.
because dreams are usually built that way,
Not in one exciting weekend.
but in hundreds of ordinary days.
Days when nobody is watching.
Days when progress feels invisible.
Days when you choose to continue.
And if you're still listening right now,
Maybe you're one of those people.
maybe you have a dream that is taking longer than expected.
Maybe you're learning English one small step at a time.
Maybe you're trying to create a better future for yourself or your family.
Whatever your dream is.
We hope this conversation reminds you not to give up too quickly.
Because sometimes the biggest changes happen quietly.
And speaking of quiet changes,
There is one final idea about dreams that we haven't talked about yet.
an idea that completely changed the way I think about success.
And it starts with a very simple question.
What if success is not actually what most people think it is? Like two friends cheering from the side of the road.
Yes,
Two friendly voices in your headphones with virtual pom-poms.
exactly.
Before we finish, let's take one quiet moment together.
Just one moment.
Think about the dream that brought you here today.
Maybe it's English.
Maybe it's a better job.
Maybe it's confidence.
Maybe it's something you've never told anyone before.
Whatever it is,
Don't worry about the next 5 years right now.
don't worry about being perfect.
Just focus on the next small step.
Because small steps become big changes.
And big changes create new lives.
One day you'll look back and realize that the tiny action you almost skipped.
Was actually the beginning of something important.
So keep going.
Keep learning.
Keep believing in yourself even on difficult days.
And if today was a hard day,
We hope this conversation gave you a little encouragement
because that's why we create these episodes,
to help you improve your English.
while also improving your confidence.
Before we go, we have a small challenge for you.
In the comments, write,
My dream is,
and then write one small action you'll take this week.
it can be very small.
Really small.
Even 5 minutes counts.
And don't forget to tell us where you're listening from.
We love seeing how many countries our English-speaking Way Extra family comes from.
Also, tell us something important.
What should our next podcast episode be about?
Do you want more English conversation practice?
More life lessons and simple English?
More confidence building topics?
Or maybe something completely different?
Your ideas help shape future episodes.
And we read your suggestions carefully.
If this podcast helped you, give it a like so more English learners can find it.
And if you're serious about improving your English, subscribe and join us again.
Because learning English is easier when you don't do it alone.
This is Michael.
And this is Xenia.
Thank you for spending this time with us.
Take care of yourself,
Keep moving toward your dream.
one small step at a time.
And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Bye, and remember,
Your dream is still waiting for you.
and tomorrow is another chance to move a little closer to it.